Let's solve the 55th question now. Consider the following pairs. Provision in the Constitution of India stated under 1. Separation of judiciary from the executive in public services of state stated under the DPSP. 2nd. Valuing and preserving of the rich heritage of our composite culture, the fundamental duties. Prohibition of employment of children below the age of 14 years in factories, the fundamental rights. How many of the above pairs are correctly matched? Now let's assume that you have no idea about this. This actually is a very straightforward question. But let's assume. So the first statement says separation of judiciary from the executive in the public services of the state. Now separation of powers is an ideal that needs policy action, not something you can directly go to court for. So that's why this is DPSP. Okay, this is the article 50 and it is correct. The second statement, valuing and preserving of the rich heritage of our composite culture. So duties talk about what citizens must do: respect the constitution, uphold the unity, protect heritage. Valuing our rich culture definitely sounds like a duty, right? Not a right or a policy goal. So that's why this is also correct under fundamental duties under the article 51A clause F. Then the third, prohibition of employment of children below the age of 14 years in factories, the fundamental rights. So again, we've heard this in news, schools and everywhere that no child below 14 should be employed. And you know that the fundamental rights are negative in nature. Like they start with something, you can't do this, you can't do that. And it is legally enforceable. It's a legally enforceable right. That's why this is also correct. And this is the article 24 under the fundamental rights. So all of the above statements are correct.